Happy Wednesday.
We hope you guys are having a good week. If you're not having a good week, you're halfway there. You got this.
Plus, it's Wednesday, so we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
All right, guys, this week we are doing our Ask Kales and Mads. We've been promoting it all week long on our social media accounts, so it's very high anticipated. You guys asked a lot of questions.
Some good, some bad, some awkward, some weird, some very thought-provoking, some not.
Way too weird. But regardless, thank you for all of the questions. We literally could not make this video without your guys' involvement, and we got a lot of feedback from you guys, so thanks.
So yeah,
thanks for liking us somewhat.
So let's ask Kales and Mads.
Let's get into it.
Question number 1. What is your favorite color and why? My favorite color is either blue or green because both of those colors are repeated in nature a lot, between the ocean, the sky, leaves, flowers, grass.
You know we be them tree huggers.
We have them hippies.
I'm gonna go on the same hand, and my favorite color is also blue. Contrary to popular belief, contrary to my Instagram, my favorite color is blue. It always has been. I feel like because I'm a Pisces, I gravitate towards blue more. It reminds me of water, shocking. It's also very soothing and it has a lot of shades, so logical. Question number peace. Question number 2 is, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
I would be immortal because it just makes sense. You live through everything. You get to see everything firsthand. You were there.
It's dope.
It would be dope. You'd get a disco, and then you'd get to be a millennial, and then you'd hopefully get to see this world change into a beautiful, beautiful place.
Love that. If I could have any superpower, it would be the ability to teleport, mostly because I'm a habitually late person, so it would be very useful in my daily life.
It would be very useful in my daily life too, because I wouldn't have to worry about where she is half the time when she says she's on her way and she's 5 minutes away, but she's actually an hour and a half away. It only happens like once a week.
You know,
we're working.
Maybe next year, New Year's resolution. This year didn't go so well, so. Besides that, I also just really like the idea of being able to go where you want to go when you want to be there. It's kind of cool.
Super cool. 3. This question comes from our biggest and most favoritist fan, Garrett. And the question is, why are y'all so darn amazing?
Thanks, G.
And what are our inspirations? Okay. My inspirations are my parents. They had me at a really young age. They were both 19 when I was born, and so they've had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations of just raising a child when they were just trying to raise themselves. And they've just taught me to stand strong in the storm no matter what the circumstances. Like, you're gonna get through it. You just need to persevere. So thanks, Mom and Dad.
My inspirations kind of vary across the board. A huge inspiration in my life also has been my parents. I've had every single opportunity available to me during my lifetime, and both of my parents have worked their asses off to make sure that was the case. And even when I've knocked those opportunities down, both of them have still been there to pick me up, shake me off, and love and support me no matter what I wanted to do with my life. And the past couple of years, that has been all across the board. They're incredible people. I aim to be like both of them one day. Other than that, I draw a lot of my inspiration from music. Music to me is the perfect way to kind of loosen me up and get me into whatever creative outlet I'm working on at the time, whether it be drawing, writing, doing this, anything. I have a ton of musical inspirations. I'm sure you guys will find those out over time. Question number 4 is, what are the top 5 places around the world that you would like to visit?
My top 5 places are the Amalfi Coast, Nepal. I want to experience Dia de los Muertos in Mexico, Chile, and the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. Most of them are places that I want to put forth humanitarian efforts, the Great Barrier Reef being one of them. Also, Nepal is just like so sacred and untouched and just beautiful. I just want to go places where I can check out the scenery and enjoy myself and not have to do anything other than look around to be happy.
I like that. The top 5 places that I want to go right now are Scotland, Spain, Australia, Hong Kong, and Bali. I really want to go to Scotland mostly because most of my family heritage stems back to that area, and I've also always wanted to bring my dad to Scotland. I think he would really love it, and I would love to experience that with him. I've always wanted to go to Spain. It's probably top on my list right now. I studied the Spanish culture as well as the Spanish language throughout all of my schooling, so it's always been a big part of who I am and a big part of my life, and that's a part of my life that I would really like to explore more. Australia is a place that both of us really want to go. It just seems like a whole different world, and we would love to see it sometime soon, so hopefully we see you soon, Australians.
Coming down under.
Also, my dog is Australian, so Hong Kong is one of the most innovative places on the planet right now. I think that Kaylee and I both have super innovative brains, so I think it would be really cool for us to experience that firsthand. I also would love to see what they're doing with technology versus what we're doing here. Bali, I wanna do yoga with some elephants. Period. That's all.
Question number 5 is, what is your favorite emotion? And they told me to think long and hard before I answered, and
we
really have, because mine has gone from like 4 different places. But I have officially settled on just being like excited in the moment, being like just overjoyed, like tears of joy, being so happy that you're with the people that you're with and you're doing what you're doing. Living in the moment.
So I would also have to say that my favorite emotion is excitement, but on a different hand than how Kaylee feels, I really like the feeling of anticipation. It took me a minute to figure out kind of why I liked that, but honestly, I just really like having the feeling that good things are coming your way. Question number 6, everybody's favorite question, a holiday favorite if you will. What do you want to do with your life? I cannot count how many times I've been asked this at the Christmas dinner table, at the Thanksgiving dinner table, any family function.
Every time I see my grandma.
It's never the right answer, but we will give it our best shot regardless.
What I want to do with my life can be summed up as easily as I want to make a difference. Make a difference in the environment, make a difference in someone's life, just live to not be forgotten.
What do I want to do with my life? My entire life, I have known that I wanted to use my creativity in a way that I could be proud of, in a way that people could connect to. And more recently, in my young adult years, I have more and more realized that I really want to help people and help make a difference in this world. So I'm gonna do that. I want to use my creativity to help do what I can and do my part. So we're giving our best shot at that. Question number 7
is, why did you go vegan? And if you didn't know, we are both vegan. I have a tattoo on my forehead. That's what this stands for, vegan, me. Not really, but the reason that I went vegan is not only because I believe that it's a cruel industry, but also because it leads to a lot of environmental destruction. I've been pondering the idea of going vegan, vegetarian for the last like 10 years of my life, and couldn't really commit until I knew how easy it was. It just seems like such a daunting task. And I had someone in my life who went vegan, and she showed me how easy it is, and ever since then, I've been best friends with bean burritos and diet cheese.
For me personally, going vegan was just me doing my part environmentally. I don't see it as quite as a task anymore because the reduce in my carbon footprint alone is enough reason to continue on this journey. That and the added health benefits are stellar. So that's as simple as that for me. Question number 8. Question number 8 is the long-awaited, the asked by many, and the wondered by all. How did Kales and Mads meet? Set the scene, Super Bowl Sunday, 14 years ago.
My mom and I roll up to this super exclusive Super Bowl party thrown by the Wales family,
which we are known for.
And I get to meet this goober. It's weird. I'm 9, she's 7. It's awkward. What could we possibly have in common? We don't go to the same school. We don't like the same boys. Nothing. Until
we walk into my room
and I see a hamster cage with not 1, not 2, not 20, but 35-ish hamsters. ranging from adult to teeny tiny baby, just born 5 minutes ago, just reproducing like crazy.
It's true. Oh, it's true. PETA, don't come after me for this. I was a young kid. My dad, being my dad, allowed me to get one boy hamster and one girl hamster and put them in the same cage. And I think that all of us can do the math there, and in a very short amount of time, 2 hamsters turned into 35 hamsters in one cage.
And I was inspired by this woman. I wanted to know everything.
And let me tell you, I told her. Flash forward, still awkward. I'm 16.
I'm 18, and we both worked at the same supermarket.
It's just as awkward as it was when I was hamster girl.
Hamster.
But nonetheless, we start talking. We start putting pieces of the puzzle together. We already knew our families knew each other. And then all of a sudden,
It clicked.
dynamite.
There was one mention of hamsters. I said I wanted a hamster growing up and I never had one. And she said,
I had 35.
hamsters. And I said, oh my gosh, you're a hamster girl. I've aspired to be you my entire life. You can ask my mom.
And that's it. That's the end of the story. Ever since that day, we have literally been inseparable. While you may think that we enjoy spending quite literally every breathing moment together, as well as being packed into a room like sardines, that is not the case, and we are actually saving up for something huge coming up in our future, and so excited to share that with you guys when the time comes, so stay tuned for that. But nonetheless, I am so grateful to have her by my side through quite literally everything, and to have had her by my side for this long now, so I think I'll keep her.
Same. Question number 9.
Question number 9 is also pretty deep, and one that I personally had to do a lot of reflection on, but I think I'm ready to give you guys an answer. What are your biggest fears when thinking about the real world and your future? For me personally, when I think of the future, I'm not necessarily thinking of my own future, but more as the future of our planet and our race as a whole, which I could delve deep into. I'm not gonna do that. All I have to say is I wanna do my part. I want you guys to do your part and realize the reality that if we all don't start doing our part, that those fears are gonna be real scary.
I just want to say same.
That's it for this week's video, guys.
Leave a like if you learned something new. Subscribe if you're new here. We make new videos every Wednesday.
I have to go make a phone call.
Maddie, we're filming. We don't.
Is this the Krusty Krab?
No! This is Patrick! I'm not a Krusty Krab.
Peace.
I'm gonna run, there's nothing to. Watch me make 'em bow one by